So what I call the pay curve is effectively the relationship between performance and payout. So it's like an X and Y axis. The differing levels of the ratio or the relationship between pay and performance translates into different levels of pay. So we start with 0, 0, so essentially 0 payout for 0 performance. We want to make sure we work up our way to the curve. The reason I even start with this is because you have to understand what you're willing to pay at different levels of performance. We start with an understanding of a threshold. The threshold is where pay begins. We're going to potentially set a threshold at 0, or it could be 80% of performance. You have to decide what makes sense in your organization for the level of performance and when pay begins. Naturally, we'll have 100 and 100 and 100, so 100% of performance, that is your performance measure, at 100% of pay, that's your targeted incentive. And then we have a shift in the pay curve above 100%. That's where we get into accelerators. The curve of that may shift. Generally speaking, we have an increase in that slope of the line, that pay curve, above target. That is the accelerator. Most commonly, that's between 2 and 3 times that of the base targeted rate. So this would be a straight line slope and then an increase. That's what we would expect, which means you're going to pay more for every incremental level of performance, whatever that looks like. This is where we understand the modeling and the expectation of payout, especially when you aggregate it for all of the different roles you have and all of the different plans you have. You want to make sure that this is a clear understanding for your due diligence in determining this for design of the plan and the expected costs, as well as the benefit, so that this can also be clearly articulated to your salesperson in order for them to then go and be motivated to act. Be sure to follow me for more sales comp advice and insights. And I am Christopher Goff, the Sales Comp Guy.